So we've been building your personal picture and experience and embodiment throughout the day of what feminine intelligence means to you. We've been learning to tell new stories in lots of different, we've been turning the kaleidoscope in lots of different ways and with different partners, different friends, making new connections. And this piece now is about bringing that story together. What is your story, your soul's story? And in a way, one of the things we're doing with feminine intelligence is we're reclaiming language from areas that have kept certain words in the cupboard or hived off. It used to be only religions that talked about souls, but we all have them. The spirit within us that yearns for something more, something better than what we're living today. So what is your soul story? When we meet people, we tend to tell them an old story, right? Oh, this is where I was born, this is what I did, and this didn't work out, and that worked out. This is your opportunity to tell a new story. So I'm going to ask you to get into threes. Each person will have about 4 minutes each. Don't worry, I'll keep time. And search out somebody new. Just when you stand up, in a moment I'm going to ask you to stand up, and you'll have a chance to search out somebody new to work with. It's all about the connections. Now, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. So before you find new people to tell your soul story, what you long for in the world, I'm just going to ask everybody to stand, and we will regenerate by reaching to the skies with both hands. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, imagine all the air bubbling up your spine, all that fabulous testosterone giving you strength, energy, courage. Your spine just grew by at least 2 centimeters. And as you breathe out, imagine it softly cascading like a waterfall down the front of your body, softening through your heart, your chest, your belly, and down into the tops of your legs. And that releases all that gorgeous oxytocin, which makes you want to reach out and connect with other people. We need both. That's what feminine intelligence is all about. Find 2 people, and when you're settled, we'll start telling our stories. This is the story, the new story that is waiting, wanting, longing to be told. Your own story. So this is not the story of the world. This is, what is the new story I want to tell about myself? Being in the world, acting in the world. Okay? Is that clear? If there are any questions, just come and ask me. First person, and I'll ring the bell at 4 minutes, and then you move to the next person. Great, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful feeling of energy in the room. It's really fizzing, really fizzing. When we change our stories, we change our lives. One instance of that in the work that I do with women is when I work with women, and we always say, what would you like to get out of the work that we do together, whether it's one-on-one or in a group? And they always say, it doesn't matter where they come from, where they work, what they do, they always say, oh, I'd really like to have more confidence. I'd like to have more self-confidence. And that is a story that needs to change. It needs to be retold. I don't believe that we lack self-confidence. I believe that we're not living the kinds of stories we want to be living. We're not growing in the right environments that we need to be growing in. And you don't need to tell an apple tree how to grow apples. We don't need to tell a child how to have more self-confidence. Provide the right environments, the right stories, the right compatriots on our journey. The apples will grow, the confidence comes. We've had an amazing day. I won't list all the beautiful experiences and contributions and gifts that we've all received. Some high points were meeting each of the pioneers of the rising women, rising world, having the beautiful song from Emma and Nikolai that was resonated through the rooms, to hear Thomas Hubel, who stayed with us at least half an hour beyond his set time. So maybe he missed his second plane as well. I think he's going to make a habit of running for planes. And we've explored, delved into, lived, embodied, told stories about the qualities of feminine intelligence: compassion, receptivity, listening, inclusivity. How do we get more inclusive? Intuition, and last but not least, interdependence, that the magic is in the linking, it's in the spaces in between. And we did that through interaction and through practical workshops with the pioneers. I'm going to leave you with some words of a wonderful poet called Adrienne Rich, who some of you will know. Yeah, I see some nodding heads, which seemed to me to sum up the day. My heart is moved by all that I cannot save. So much has been destroyed. I have cast my lot with those who, age after age, perversely, with no extraordinary power, reconstitute the world. That's you.